They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to the Rose Bowl, home to the UCLA Bruins. Northwestern ready to kick it off to get things started. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the UCLA Bruins offense will have the football first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust.
It's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. The quarterback tried to make something out of it with his legs, but instead, he turns the football over.
And this is what you like about the quarterback. You don't want to handcuff him. You want to give him the freedom and the flexibility to get outside and create. That's where he's brilliant. That's really the added element he brings this offense. But you do need to reel him in with respect to the fundamentals and taking care of the football. Just has to do better moving forward.
Fires left, and they can't make the connection. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Give to the back. Got the first down. Looking for more. Ball down, but he has enough to move the chains. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Makes the grab. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Wildcats! Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Picked off. What a play to set him up.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are on the quarterback. You have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the defense, understanding the ball was coming out, breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT.
The Northwestern offense returns to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense, 1st and goal from the 7. You get that turnover and you try to punch them hard immediately on the first play, and they come up with a big game.
And when the defense is running on the field, you are thinking sudden change, sudden change. When they create a turnover, a lot of times offenses want to be aggressive. They were, and they get rewarded.
Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. The run up the middle, looking for the score. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Steps away to find some room. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now and I'm using my athleticism and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Finds the tight end. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. He'll do it himself. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. And the Bruins have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Just a short pass to the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. They'll try to sneak it. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The Bruins are flying down the field. To the air on 1st down. Floats it out in space. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Now facing some adversity on this drive after the loss of 4. It's 2nd and 14. Banks to grab. Nice move. Creates some space. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Surging forward on the sneak. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. Punt is in the air. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Anderson with the carry. Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun to give to the back. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. The RPO, fire complete to the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Looking for a man. It's Morrison. Sends it downfield. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. The Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Going over the top. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
Around midfield, go for it. This isn't 19.
He lost one down the sideline. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. All wideouts, no backs. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Got the back over the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Bruins line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. So look at this. They're sending out the kicker to try a long one. What an absolute howitzer he unleashed off his foot.
Now look, you don't see kickers on highlight tapes too often. That 61-yard field goal is going to make every highlight reel in the country. Wow.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. From the gun to give, looking for room.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. To the air, it's Morrison. He's going to throw deep right side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Northwestern will have to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Looking to throw on 1st down. Spins away from the defender.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Guys, we've come to the end of the period, and Northwestern has the lead here. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. Able to make the catch, but not in the field of play. It's an incomplete pass. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Bruins are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Off the boot, looking for his man. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. They're going to send out the field goal unit, and that kicker will have to launch a rocket. As someone once said, from way downtown, bang, outside of 60 yards. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll run it from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. A safe call on the wide receiver screen. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Northwestern comes to the line with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back on the option to give. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Kept it on the ground last time. Let's see if they go back to it on 2nd down. They'll leave it with him. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Wildcats have their offense in high gear. On the move.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways.
Breaks into the open. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and his offense is threatening with a first down. Motion from the wide receiver. Takes the handoff. It's Dalton. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Tries to do it himself on the draw.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. Use the play fake, now to throw. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll run play action. Looking for the score. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. Just keeps slinging it. Unleashes to the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Oh, the attempt is no good. Still up by 8 after the miss.
And that's frustrating. I mean, you put a drive together, you're in scoring zone. Like, this is a green zone. You should be making all of these kicks, these short field goals, the chip shots. Kickers have to come through. They got to do their job.
Get it out on the screen. He gets it past the 25-yard line and finally knocked out of bounds at the 27. And the Bruins with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. Grab near the marker. It's Matthews. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Reads it, fires complete. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. The Bruins with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Reese. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains, it's at the 37. Wonder if they'll be conservative on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the inside give. Moves it forward just a bit, a pickup of 1 to the 35. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. The give on the option. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. 3rd down has been right in the wheelhouse on this drive. They've already converted a couple of times, but they need the full 10 yards now. It's complete to the right. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the third time tonight. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Leaves it with the running back. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Off play action. Throws to the wideout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Back to throw, it's Morrison. Lofts one high and deep. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. Northwestern will send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. He's got him in the flat. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. And the Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Punts it out of the air. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. Clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Wants to go up top. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they have a 2-point lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner goes down. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Dropping back, it's Morrison. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle, it's Covey. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle, it's Covey. They get him on the ground. Late in the half, they have the 1st down at the 41. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Oh, they're after him. That should be the final play of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Pasadena.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Levis. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Catch in the middle. It's Covey. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. How aggressive will they get on 1st and 10? He's in open space downfield. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Morrison. On the move, he fires. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
The negative play leaves them with 2nd and 12. Now the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big